All right, everyone. Welcome to Clown World, where you get to hear my thoughts on all the crazy things that are happening in our culture, in our country, in Western society today. Yeah, this is what's happening now on this channel, so get used to it. I know it's a roller coaster ride. Try to keep your hands inside. So, the Olympics. We have some sort of insanity happening at the Olympics, and it's just the same as usual. Woke garbage destroying something that used to be great. And, the opening ceremonies were horrible, disgusting people doing, I don't know even what that was. But, anyways, this one is actually kind of funny, and I'm going to talk about the Australian PhD doctor student who signed up for breakdancing. First of all, breakdancing as an Olympic sport, Olympics needs to stop including all this new garbage. I don't know who thought it was I guess these people just don't know, and they have to say yes. They say yes to a bunch of new events, right? And then some of those events, they see it and they go, this is garbage. We're never doing that again. So, that's what's going to happen to breakdancing. If it hasn't already, I would be shocked if it's in 2028. But yeah, Olympics have gone woke, and there's really no striving towards greatness anymore. Or there is striving towards greatness, like you do see it at the track and field events, like that Polish 100-meter winner. Like there are moments of it, Djokovic, amazing. But the biggest joke of them all is RayGun, RayGun, and she has a PhD in cultural studies. What is a PhD in cultural studies? Well, essentially, if you go to university and you're an absolute loser and you have no skills, so you can't work, you can just keep going to university studying the same BS topic, and eventually they make you a doctor in that topic. And that's what's happened to her. So to become a PhD, to get your doctorate, you need to do a final test. And this is called a dissertation. And it's like a paper. And you present evidence. You go, you know what? I have learned so much about the world. I know so much about the world that it justifies giving me a PhD, and this is what I've learned. So her dissertation was titled her dissertation was in Deterritorialization of Gender in Melbourne's Breakdancing B-boy scene, or something like that. Anyway, it's just garbage. It's just it means nothing. It is a paper that means nothing. She didn't figure anything out. She didn't study anything deeply. She doesn't understand the world anymore, she understands the world less because she made this paper. She just confused herself, and all her paper is just a bunch of confusing things to make her sound like she's come to some sort of big truth when the opposite is true. Every word that you listen to from her, every word that you read of hers will take you further away from the truth and just confuse you like everything that this woke virus touches. But anyways, maybe she really does know about breakdancing. I mean, she has a PhD in it, for Christ's sake. Let's check out her breakdancing now. So she's a complete joke, all right? She cannot breakdance. She's never done breakdancing anywhere, obviously, not in any serious capacity. And yeah, that's why that scored her a 0. She literally got 0. You know how hard it is to get 0? You have to be so bad. You have to literally not deserve to be there at all. If you watch the diving competitions, you know, everyone's in like a 7 or an 8. Is it out of 10? I think it's out of 10. So everyone's in that like 8 point something range, 9 point something, 7 point something. If you get even below a 5, you probably, you know, should not be in the competition. A 0 means that everyone who got you into that position knew you were garbage. And it's like a lie upon a lie upon a lie. And these people were like, oh yeah, no, okay, yeah, no, she can. Oh no, yeah, she can. And that just happened all the way to the Olympics until she competes and gets literally 0 points. So that's a lot of what this woke stuff is. It's elevating incompetent people because of, you know, either because they're a woman, because they're black, because they're Asian, because they're what, you know, it's just elevating people for whatever reason. But it's not on competence. It's not based on competence. It's to fit whatever gender quota they feel like fitting. In this specific instance, it's woman, I guess. So even with this, she has people defending her. Now let's listen to the head of Australian Olympics or some crap like that for her breakdown of the most worst breakdance performance of all time.
What I can say is that I love Rachel, and I think that what has occurred on social media with trolls and keyboard warriors and taking those comments and giving them airtime has been really disappointing. If you don't know Rachel's story, in 2008, she was locked in a room crying, being involved in a male-dominated sport as the only woman, and it took great courage for her to continue on and fight for her opportunity to participate in a sport that she loved, and that got her to winning the Olympic qualifying event to be here in Paris. She is the best breakdancer female that we have for Australia. Now you look at the history of what we have had as women athletes has faced in terms of criticism, belittlement, judgment, criticism, and simple comments like they shouldn't be there.
So this is everyone on the left. Everyone with a PhD. If someone has a PhD and they're not a medical doctor, you should view them as RayGun, because she has a PhD in breakdancing, essentially. And guess what? She can't fucking breakdance. And everyone knows this. And she knows it. They should have kept her locked in that room and crying away from us. At least she wouldn't have, you know, done what she did and embarrass herself and her entire country. Anyways, so she scored 0. She's incompetent. She should not be there. You know, this is all good. But the fact is, we want to take this, like a lot of people agree with her and think that, you know, elevating people to positions of power who are completely incompetent and have no reason to be there, you know, that's the norm these days. And we're seeing it on a huge scale. Everywhere we look these days, from the Olympics to right there. Look at that.